Tally, City Council, man.
Brad Kramer, Planning and Building.
Mark McBride, Chief of Police.
The whole idea behind the challenge is to educate and create awareness and raise funds for the ALS Association. We wanted to share with you some facts about ALS. ALS stands for amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, but it's commonly referred to as Lou Gehrig's disease. ALS affects nerve cells in the brain and in the spinal cord. What starts out as muscle stiffness and weakness eventually progresses to paralysis. Approximately 5,600 people in the United States are diagnosed with ALS every year. ALS can strike anyone. It occurs throughout the world, with no racial, ethnic, or socioeconomic boundaries. This disease is almost as devastating for families and friends who must watch their loved ones suffer, as it is for the person who suffers from the disease. There's no known cure or therapy at this time. ALS sufferers experience significant costs for medical care, equipment, and eventually for home health care providers. The funds that are raised through events like this are used primarily for research, education, and patient services. I did have a hard time finding out exactly how many people in Idaho Falls are currently battling with this disease. If there is anybody out there in Idaho Falls who's struggling with the disease, either as a caregiver or as a patient, we invite you to contact the mayor's office and share your story, because we'd truly be interested. The challenge that we're throwing out, we're accepting the challenge, but the challenge that we're throwing out is that you either douse yourself with ice water or make a contribution, or you do both. And we encourage people maybe to do both, because this draws awareness and it makes this all seem somewhat worthwhile. If you do participate in the challenge, the ALS people ask me to remind you to exercise caution. Don't knock yourself out with a bucket. Don't get your firefighters too near an electrical wire of any kind. Alright, I have called out city leaders in Idaho Falls. Now, a handful of them are with me today, but the ones who are not here: Mike Leto, Sharon Perry, Ed Malone, Dee Whittier, Greg Davis, Jackie Flowers, Dwayne Nelson, Greg Rockwood, Melanie Marsh, Robert Wright, and Randy Fife. Consider yourselves challenged. I also am going to challenge Corey Tolley of the Post Register. He represents the 4th branch of government, and because we can think of no better way to get important information about ALS out to all of the vast audience of the Post Register in eastern Idaho, we encourage Corey to give a cheers to the disease.
Thanks, Mayor. I appreciate this opportunity. I'm going to take a bit of a sports theme, and I'd like to challenge the head women's basketball coach for UCLA women's basketball, the Bruins. She's the first player I ever recruited. She played for us at UC Santa Barbara. UCLA is going to have a phenomenal season this year, so Corey, you and Tony Noonan, and the rest of your basketball team, you are challenged. Let me also throw in all the kids who play for me in my travel basketball team, the Titans. From the older kids on down, you've been challenged. And Steve Vukovich at Apple Athletic Club, you've been challenged.
And I just have one special challenge. I'd like Park Price to get it under the water. I know he's a leader in the community, and he's a goer, and I know he'd do it.
I challenge every member of the Idaho Falls Planning and Building Citizen Review Committee. You know who you are.
I move this challenge up to Rexburg, the Chief of Police in Rexburg, Jim Turner.
I'd like to challenge all of the 121 employees of Public Works in Idaho Falls and also landscapes with the City of Ed.
Okay. Thanks to the Idaho Falls firefighters.
How long is this going to last?
If you'd like to make a donation, you can go to the ALS website, which is alsa.org, And there you can click on the link for the Ice Bucket Challenge, and it'll take you right to a donation page. Again, when I gave, I was able to indicate whether I wanted the funds just to go to the organization in general, or if I wanted my donation to be used specifically for research. And that's a really nice option that anybody can exercise.